Cue the song. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Santa. My name is Beth, if you are new here, and today we are going to be listening to the Mariah Carey. There's no real way to make it look good. Obviously, you saw the title of the video. You know what we're doing. We're listening to Merry Christmas by Mariah Carey today. Obviously, I have heard songs off this album before. It is mainly covers of old Christmas classics, but with the Mariah spin. I am not really a huge Christmas music listener. It's kind of just one of those things that I'll listen to it if it is on the radio. If I'm in a store and it's on, it's gonna make me happy, but I don't really go out of my way to listen to it unless it's modern stuff like Sabrina Carpenter's Christmas album. So I don't know if I've heard Mariah's renditions of these songs or other versions. Obviously, I've just heard different versions throughout the years growing up, and I guess we'll just see what happens today. And I don't know, this is just gonna be about the vibes, obviously. Christmas is nigh. Christmas is near, so yeah, it's a 10-song little number. It was made in 1994, which was 2 years before I was born. Anyway, Silent Night is first. The old classic. My favorite rendition of Silent Night is Taylor Swift's version. Anyway, let's hear Mariah's version. I am excited about this. All I Want for Christmas Is You. That's a banger. I do appreciate that some of these are actually religious songs. She's gonna take me to church. I can't take it seriously when I'm wearing a Santa hat. I can't. I feel like it's irreverent. I was not expecting the choir. Gorgeous. The build up during the word heavenly. Come through, baritones. I actually don't know what the different singers' voices are called. Vibrato. I could be mistaken, but it sounds like different singers are coming through at different moments. Like the baritones will be really featured in one section, and then the next section, it's the sopranos. I don't know what all the different names of singers' voices are, but those are two of them that I do know. The dawn! Is the choir featured on the whole album? Jesus Lord.
Oh, Jesus the Lord at thy birth. Heavenly, heavenly peace.
Percussion, come through.
Heavenly, heavenly peace.
You hear the drums? Not see that note coming at the end. I really thought it was about to taper off into like a fade out ending. I did not know that a full choir was about to grace my ears. Okay, I really thought it was just about to be Mariah. I don't know why, but it makes sense that it would be a whole production. That's the classic Mariah vibe. She loves a choir. She loves a big choral gospel moment. Very full-bodied orchestral sound. Or, yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyway, the next one is All I Want for Christmas Is You, which obviously I have heard, I have listened to many a time in my life. But let's listen, you know, get in the spirit a little bit. This has 1 billion streams on Spotify, which is honestly kind of low for what I would expect. This one's just gonna be me pretending I'm in a music video.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need underneath the Christmas tree.
You know what? She sings in that rich way that I feel like she's in the booth, she's holding a finger to her ear, she's doing the full, like, ah. I can't do the notes, but you know what I mean?
Just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. I do. All I want for Christmas is you. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. All I want for Christmas is you.
Ooh.
Baby, oh, I won't ask for much, I won't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't beg 'cause I just want you here tonight. Hold on to me so tight. What more can I do? Oh, baby, all I want for Christmas is you. All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere.
Oh yeah, backing vocals.
Laughter fills the air.
This is the best song ever written.
I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door.
Make
Make my wish come true.
Baby, all I want for My heart rate is going like 100 miles an hour. 100 beats a minute. Let the sleigh bells ring. Oh my gosh. When I say that that was like when I say that that was like a spiritual reset for my entire DNA, I am not overstating. That was like just better than I ever remembered that song. Like, obviously I know it's a classic Christmas song, but singing along to it is like a form of therapy. If you need therapy, instead of going and paying money for it, you might want to just go listen to that song in a Santa hat, dance around, because I feel like I've been cured of all my ailments. That is a joke. Please go to therapy if you need to go to therapy, but Mariah Carey really is the Christmas queen. Okay. Oh my gosh, that song is just so fun. Okay, the next one's called the next one's called Oh Ho Ho. The next one's called Oh Holy Night. She's bringing down the mood for us. I have to like...
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining.
A jump scare was certainly not on my Christmas list for this album. It's so soft and then it hits you.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
Why do I want to like twerk and worship at the same time.
Appeared, and the soul felt its worth.
Yes, switch up the lines.
The thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices.
I feel like this entire video is just me pretending like I'm in a Mariah Carey music video. So I hope you're enjoying.
A new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees.
The vibrato's so insane.
Oh, night divine.
Oh my god. I love how she like goes back and forth between these really rich, deep, full vocals and the more light, breathy, high-pitched vocals. It's crazy how she just does it so seamlessly, like within the same line. Like that line, oh holy night, being very like deep and full-bodied, and then immediately divine. I don't know. Beautiful.
Oh, night when Christ was born.
See that like heavy to light?
Divine.
One of the most open notes I think I've ever heard in my life. Like she's opening to the heavens. What about a funky vibe? Some funky sounds going on that aren't giving me Christmas. They're giving me something else. Mariah, you little Christmas queen. Oh. This has to be something she added. Brass. I have to stop singing along because I keep singing along in the versions that I'm familiar with, and then she will totally change up the line of the song to be something, a different delivery altogether. So I really need to stop singing along, but I can't help myself because it's just the type of thing that you want to sing your heart out to. You know, the rounds, they're kind of continuing. God, okay. When even the fade out has like the most insane vocals you've ever heard in your life. Wow. I would just like to say I'm really enjoying this. Like, obviously I knew the vocals were gonna be insane. You know, I knew that it was probably gonna be very beautiful, but my expectations were literally too low. Like, I was expecting a lot and my expectations were still too low. This is just insane. Like, if you listen in the AirPods, you know, I don't know what it's like not listening in the AirPods, but when you listen in the AirPods and you just hear all the voices, you hear every little detail, all the gorgeous layering. I mean, it's just unearthly. It's otherworldly. I don't know what to do. I'm just sitting here like basking in it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's not only beautiful, but it's just very enjoyable to listen to. Again, I'm really not the type of person to just sit down and listen to a Christmas album, but I must say I'm really enjoying listening to this. It's just so beautiful. The next one is called Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. I actually really love this song. I think. I can't remember. I can't really remember it, but Christmas. Yeah, it's a good song.
Oh, oh.
The bells are slaying.
I'm watching it fall. Baby, please come
Those open vocals.
But it's not like Christmas at all. Pretty lights on the tree.
Christmas.
Baby, please come home.
Jazz break. See, like, I don't know if this was added in her rendition or if it's part of the original version.
Baby, please come home.
Again, this round, this layering. Yes. Again, the heavy and the light vocals, the high and the low, coexisting in such a graceful way. That was a fun one. Not my favorite so far, ironically, because originally I said it was one of my favorites, but it wasn't my favorite so far. After hearing the other tracks, I felt like that one was just kind of a cute, fun moment, but I wasn't basking. The next one is called Miss You Most at Christmas Time. I don't recognize that title at all. Okay, so we're going straight from bops to sad songs to bops to sad songs.
The fire is burning, the room's all aglow. Outside the December wind blows.
Okay, paint me the scene.
The carolers sing in the snow.
This is so vibey. I feel like I'm in a Christmas wonderland.
Everybody's laughing and everyone's so happy, except for me tonight because I miss you most at Christmas time, and I can't get you
Off my mind.
get you off my mind.
I don't recognize this song at all.
But then I miss you
At Christmas time.
most at Christmas time.
The vibrato is just vibratoing so hard right now. It's the Disney sound effect, sort of.
I gaze out the window this cold winter.
This is so, like, dramatic. You're looking out the window, you're missing your husband who's off at war. You're, like, bundled up in your robe. You're sipping your hot chocolate and you're just staring out at the cars passing by. It's very melodramatic, which is exactly my vibe, so.
At all of the twinkling lights, remembering when you were mine.
There were Christmases when you were mine.
Everybody's smiling, the whole world is rejoicing.
But I'm not, because I'm having a melodramatic Christmas.
Baby, I miss you.
There are so many songs. This is like the classic Christmas song. I miss you, it's Christmas, and I miss you. That's basically the extent of most Christmas songs that aren't happy and joyful. It's just kind of funny to me.
And I can't get you, no, 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 get you off my mind. Every other season,
Hearing the rasp a bit more.
most at Christmas time.
Different part of her voice. The woman's vocal. Okay.
In the springtime,
Thought it was gonna pop off.
with the April rain, through the summer days till autumn's leaves are gone,
Take me through the seasons, queen.
till the snow begins to fall, and then I miss you.
It keeps like stopping and starting.
Every other season comes along, and I'm alright.
Ah.
But then I miss you most at Christmas
It's just
time.
never ending. How does she have that much oxygen in her lungs? secretly an alien that has like double the amount of lungs. Mariah, thank you for giving me a melodramatic Christmas with that one. Okay, that was just like the dramatic Christmas song at its finest. And I enjoyed it. Okay, for the wistful, nostalgic elements of it, right? Every Christmas song feeds on nostalgia. It feeds on that wistfulness that we all feel. It feeds on the fact that we all miss our childhoods. The next one is called Joy to the World. Obviously, one of the most classic Christmas songs of all time. Maybe if you don't celebrate Christmas or something, you won't know that. So, fun fact, it's one of the biggest ones.
Joy to the world.
That is not what I was expecting. I'm rusty on this song. I thought it was gonna be upbeat. It's a slow burn. Oh. Trying to... What? Beat. This has never been my favorite song, okay? It just hasn't. Joy to the world, indeed. Just keeps going. Again, kind of the stops and starts, or like the false... I don't know what it's called, but... Queen of ad-libs, too. Ooh. She always makes me yawn because the vocals are just... Hey, Ooh, or like mumbling little outro. That was my least favorite so far. I don't think I've ever been a huge stan of that song. And so for that reason, I didn't vibe with it that much. But her version also, I don't know what it was. It's hard to remember like the actual version of the song that I grew up hearing. I'm sure I grew up hearing different versions. So it's hard to say if I don't like the song in general, or I just didn't like that rendition of it. But like the funky beat going on in the background, I wasn't a huge fan of that with the rest of the sound, the rest of the music. Didn't really make sense to me. I mean, obviously insane vocals, but that's like, duh. You know, she opens her mouth and insane vocals fly out. The next one is called Jesus Born on This Day. Another one I'm not recognizing the title of. And if I'm correct, it's gonna be like sad and slow. Because there's been every other song.
Today a child is born on earth. Today a child is born on earth.
It's the children of the world.
The glory of God shines everywhere for all of the world.
Oh,
Jesus.
church!
Born on this day, born on this day.
Catchy. I already know the words. I don't recognize this. Oh! Oh!
Behold the Lamb of God.
Religious girlies rise up. I don't know why I'm laughing. Just the image of me in a Santa hat listening to this song is just I I feel like I'm in Sunday school. Like, not in a bad way, but I just feel like I'm in Sunday school.
Our hearts rejoice in Him.
This is her healing song. She's healing us all with this one.
The light of His birth fills us with hope.
I feel like the vocals are slightly more toned down to give it more of a peaceful atmosphere like the song calls for. I can feel her holding back just a little bit because you know she wants to go on runs every single line.
Today a child is born on earth.
Give me a bridge. I love this. This part goes hard. That's genuinely catchy. Like I would. Jesus. Keeping Jesus in the season. I love to see it. I enjoyed that one. I was a little nervous when I saw the title and didn't recognize it because again, like I'm not a Christmas music person. So you give me a new Christmas song and I'm like, what are we gonna do here? But I actually really enjoyed it. The kids' voices were so sweet. So young and youthful. It was just so sweet. Like they were little angel cherub babies that were singing to me and healing my soul. It was a very peaceful song. It was a very healing type of warm hug type of song. And then the end section, I was like, what are you doing with this bop material that you just sandwiched in the end section that's actually like legitimately catchy and could be potentially in some other song? I don't know. Like, does that make sense? I just feel like it could be in another song, a more mainstream type of song. And they kind of not wasted it, but like they kind of sandwiched it at the end where you could barely hear it. It should have been a main focus of the song, in my opinion. Gosh darn it, I love that section. In my opinion, that's the type of song you just can't be in a bad mood when you're listening to, because it's just so nice and peaceful and like, He is hope, He is joy, He is grace. How can you be mad when you're listening to that? The next one is called Santa Claus is Coming to Town. He's already in town, baby. He's right here in this room. I didn't even realize this was on the album when I chose to wear this. I was just trying to be festive. But this is obviously another classic song that you grew up hearing. It's a little bit creepy when you really think about it. So let's unpack that right now, shall we? The song designed to scare children. I don't remember this part. This part goes hard.
Better watch out. You better not cry.
I don't know why I was about to sing, I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Better watch out. You better not cry. Better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
I love the delay.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
Making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Is this the only rendition of this song that does the delay and then the Santa Claus is coming to town? Because I feel like the version that I grew up listening to was different. It was not delayed. Yeah, the version I grew up listening to was like,
Santa Claus is coming to town.
this is more exciting, more grand of a way to deliver that line.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Definitely kind of the modernized version of that. I would assume this is a really old song. Listen, I don't know anything about the ages of these songs. I am not going to sit here during this reaction and Google them because that is not exciting to me. You know what? Maybe I will look it up. Fine, I'll look it up. When did Santa Claus is Coming to Town originate? First recorded in 1934? Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, it's a pretty old song. So the first recording was probably, and the first recordings were all probably the Santa Claus is coming to town. And then I don't know if she was the first to do this delayed thing. Let's just see. I don't know how to Google that though. Who was the first to do the delayed Santa Claus thing? It's not gonna come up. I don't know how to look that up, so I'm not sure. But all I have to say about that is that the original Santa Claus is coming to town, very juvenile, probably got outdated quickly, and this is a more modern, less juvenile way of delivering that line.
It's coming to town. Yeah. He sees you when you're sleeping.
He knows when you're awake. It's a little creepy.
Better not find out.
I'm telling you.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Woo! Why are the bridges low-key good on this album? Ooh! Little instrumental breakdown. You hear the jingle bells in the background?
Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry.
Ooh!
I'm telling you why.
This is like Santa Claus is coming to town, grew up, became a teenager, became a young adult. And this is the young adult version of Santa Claus is coming to town. Obviously the lyrics still being kid friendly and all of that, but the delivery is so much more mature. And oh, I really love it. I really do. I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think I would be this impressed with this song because, you know, it's an old one. I'm like, I'm impressed. I'm trying to show off my nails. Oh, it's like all these kids just yelling at the top of their lungs. Guys, okay, that rendition was iconic AF. I must say. I really was like, okay, if this is gonna be the old Santa Claus, like, Santa Claus is coming to town, like, skip. But obviously, it being Mariah Carey, it was not going to be that same, you know, the same exact version. So I don't know what I was thinking, but just so much more impactful with the modern sound, the modern additions, that big gospel feeling once again. Yeah. The next one is called Hark, the Herald Angels Sing, Glory to the Newborn King. Wow, that went higher than I expected it would. Gloria in Excelsis Deo. This is my mom's favorite Christmas song. Fun fact for your day. I expect this to be very grand and beautiful. Oh, just a tinkly little piano to start us off. Organ? Breathy.
Glory to the newborn King, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful ye nations rise, join the triumph.
Rise indeed. Her voice is rising.
And the angelic host proclaim, hark the herald angels sing, the newborn King.
Oh,
The newborn King.
I think I blacked out.
In excelsis Deo.
Her voice is kind of disappearing into the chorus, into the gospel choir this time. Why did I feel underwhelmed? It's not that it was bad. I don't know. I don't really like that song that much. Never have. Don't think I ever will. But I will say her voice was kind of drowned out in the choir more than the previous tracks. Like the previous tracks with the choir, you could still very clearly hear Mariah in the forefront. But with that song, I felt like they all kind of blended together, at least during most of the song. I must say, I'm also getting tired, and I think it's her vocals just lulling me into a state of slumber. But the last track we are going to be listening to is called Jesus, Oh What a Wonderful Child. It's giving Jesus Born on This Day. It's the sequel to Jesus Born on This Day. I'm tired. I'm like officially about to fall asleep. It must be a Mariah Carey album.
Jesus, Jesus, oh, what a wonderful child.
Okay, I'm in church.
So lowly, meek and mild. New life, new hope, new joy he brings. Glory, glory to the newborn King.
So much life.
Jesus,
Liveliness in this song.
oh, wonderful child. What a wonderful child.
By the way, just a fun fact, these earrings make this squeaky noise. The plastic rubbing on plastic, so I keep hearing like in my ear, and it's really annoying.
New hope, new joy he brings. Glory to the newborn King.
Period.
Was heralded by the angels.
Amen.
Born in a lonely manger.
Amen. She's giving me the whole gospel right now.
Oh, 3 wise men came from afar. They were guided by a shining star. In a manger filled with hay.
Filled with hay. This is a vibe, straight up.
Oh, new joy he brings. To the newborn King. Oh, Jesus, Mary's baby, Lamb of God.
Mary's baby.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh my god.
King of Kings.
Period.
Jesus, oh, Jesus,
Hey.
Jesus, wonderful, wonderful one. Oh, Jesus,
It's not over. There's like a minute left of this song. Speed it up. Okay. Double time now. Okay. Jesus. I can't even begin to do that. Jesus. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. That was quite the song to end on because it was glorious. The genuine joy and faith coming off the choir singers was infectious. And it just had so much energy. A good one to end on because it was very energetic. It really got you going. I don't want to end on a sad, slow one. That just doesn't feel right to me. So yeah, end on something big and joyous and grand and celebratory because it's Christmas. Okay, guys, I really sat down for this and I was like, you know what? I don't even know if I'm going to get through it because it's Christmas music. What if I'm just not feeling it? I always struggle with Christmas music, blah, blah, blah. I must say I thoroughly enjoyed this entire listening experience. There were a lot of different types of songs and different vibes present on this album, and they all kind of offered you something different, you know? We had the big choir moments, we had the slow, like, melancholy Christmas vibes, we had the ones that were just fun to sing along to and bop around to, and we had, like, the big glorious moments, and the vocals, obviously, just... Again, I mean, I say this in every Mariah Carey video, but the vocals were vocaling. They were just vocaling so hard. Both Mariah and the choir singers were immaculate throughout the entire album as far as I'm concerned. A lot of really fun production though too, like a lot of really fun sounds, bridges, melodies, just good vibes all around. I don't know how much of the arrangements and all of that was like done by Mariah or Mariah's team versus, you know, was already part of the old Christmas classics, but I will just say that either way, I really like this album and I really thought Mariah Carey did her thing. She added her flair to it as she does. The Christmas Queen. I knew she was the Christmas Queen, but to fully experience it for my first time was very cool. Was very special. And she did bring me that Christmas joy. She really did. I enjoyed sitting here in the vibes of my Christmas tree, my Christmas hat, and listening with you guys. Even though you're not here with me when I record these, I feel like you're there sort of in this weird way, and it brought me another layer of joy to the whole experience. So thank you so much for joining me, okay? And Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah. If you celebrate, you know, something else, that's fine too. And thanks for listening with me. Santa Claus is coming to town, so you better watch out. He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. And I will see you guys, not when you're sleeping, but for the next video. Bye. This was a failure. This hat did not hat in the way I wanted it to hat. Ding, da, ding, da, ding, da, ding. Obviously, this is not working out. Obviously, I've heard a lot of the songs on this album. Obviously, I've heard some of the songs. This looks so stupid. Am I gonna hate myself while editing, thinking I look so stupid? I might.